gentlemen, how are you today? How are you today? It's your main man back with another juicy segment today here. I got a lineup for you that is absolutely amazing. Yes, I do. I desire that you first hit the like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be reminded when I upload fresh, new, and juicy content. Yeah, are you ready? Ready? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Let us talk about a subject that is very near and dear to my heart. It is a subject that is not talked about, and I want to know why. I need your help today. I do. I just want to know. I just want to know why. Why? As I utilize the assess, address, and progress formula right now to get my intellect sharpened by the community here today that will witness transformation on some level or another today. Okay, I desire to know, okay, why is it that doctors and nurses and healers and things to this nature, people of this magnitude, how come they do not get the Rolls Royce as a momentum of their duty and services, as they simply only just save lives, make people feel better? You know, in some cases, they, put back together that bone that has protruded from the skin after it has broken in several different places and hideously busted through, blood gushing everywhere, and the person is in extreme pain. Yeah, they only do things like that. It's just stuff like that. They go into a chest that needs heart repair. They only, in some cases, repair those clogged arteries that could stop the life of the one on the surgical table at the time. They only do just stuff like that. They just do stuff that's just, absolutely amazing, and it's not really talked about. I got a newfound respect. First for the Prince of Peace, as I give a shout out. Of course, without him I'm nothing. But for what they do, day in and day out. Ladies and gentlemen, I kid you not. I say this because I desire that you get this in your mind. This is for the good doctors that care. They really do their best, even though they fail too. And sometimes when they fail, all people can think about is the time they fail and complain and bicker and bitter critter about it. Okay? See, I'm here, doctor, male or female, nurse, male or female, to say thank you. This channel desires you to know that I care. I care and am grateful for what you've done and do. For the record, okay? For the record. Now, to the psychological doctors that only have to sit there and talk with a person they possibly have never A, sat down at the table and ate with, B, never seen them before, but happen to have their case file to counsel, and I could name the list. Or after that, who could possibly be a disturbed person because of depression, mental illness, and they have to turn that skill on in the moment and deal with the complexities of that type of brain and time in their own lives. Yeah, they only sit down and talk with people that are possibly bigger than them at times, who could possibly snap out any given time. But it's that skill that has calmed them down, and yet they don't get a championship ring. Yet they don't get $10 million in salary at all. Guaranteed. They don't get a sign-on bonus of $100 million. None of these professionals get these types of things that I know of. And all of the research and the study and the books that are inch upon inch thick, words that are syllable upon syllable, and it's just one word that they have to accurately get the definition down and understand it, comprehend it, store it in the psychological database that is of their brains. My opinion, or fact, or false notion. What do you think? Should they get that wonderful Rolls Royce? Because again, they're only just standing through, the blood, guts, and gore on those times when that person wasn't wise and decided to, let's say, for example, do something ignorant like drive a Lamborghini per se, and they don't know how to drive it, and they got in and went really, really, really fast and ended up crashing. Yeah. And the person knew better because they were told off top, as the metaphor goes. And now that individual is in the hospital per se. Now, okay, this is a literal example. Okay, I don't know of any true stories that have done this. Neither do I desire that this be true anyway. So, but you get the pictures, what I'm saying. And the reason I say this is because just the other day, I was in my day, and I just happened to check my mobile device to see what the latest content was and what the buzz was. I, at one point in time, am or was considered a sports junkie. I did play high school football and basketball. So this is the reason that I'm telling you this story, so that your mind could wrap itself around the importance of these individuals and how they don't get the recognition that they deserve. And I could also throw teachers in there, CDL drivers in there who are responsible for 60 feet, thousands upon thousands of pounds as well. Construction workers, I'll even say lawyers too, from my perspective, for those who are fighting the good fight, doing their best to do their best, but we're just going to stick to the doctors for now. And if you desire to talk about these other professions that don't get well recognized for their services, hey, put in the comment who you'd like to talk about, or discuss, okay? You know, again, teachers are in there, and professors, and those individuals who really perfect their skill to help mankind be better. And I was watching this presentation the other day. By way, yes, of course, I gotta say it, by way of YouTube. And I was just scrolling at the time, and just what's on? Let's see what's happening. Because when I'm in my day, I have a mobile device, and I'm able to just sit down, do nothing, and just for a moment just breeze through the media scenes and content. And this video came up. The video was called NFL Players with Permanently Mangled Fingers. Check this video out when you can, okay? Because I'm saying I have a newfound respect for what they do, because in this short video here, I think it's only approximately 13 minutes or so, or something like that. 13 minutes, that's all, 13 minutes. And if I can be transparent with you now, with the understanding that I accept what comes along with this territory, but I don't mind, because I know who I am, and I know that I am a work in progress, and the Prince of Peace stands in the gap for me. So I know God is awesome. I know He is, period. And I say this because as I'm growing in my faith, y'all, as I'm doing everything I can to be a better me daily, right here, it's working too. Also utilizing the assess, address, and progress formula that works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, which is why I'm here, to let you know that this information is real. And if you really get the stories down and you play this over and over again, you will not be the same. You will be a better person. If you have that edge of integrity from this video, it will make you a better person. Yes, it will. It will. That's why I'm giving it away here, now, and I don't mind. Because I watched this video. As strong as I believe to be to date, considering all that I've been through, and as smart as I think I am sometimes, it turns out I know why. I don't consider myself wise at all. Because I was blown away. I promise you. I watched this 13-minute video. And at one point in time, before this video and you listening to me, I set out to be a doctor myself. I started out my journey as a CNA. Yes, I did. I held positions as one in Racine, Wisconsin and Madison, Wisconsin. Yes, this was many years ago. Many years ago. Yes, this is true. This is absolutely a fact in my life. And now that I'm of age now, at this point, again, all the information that I thought I gained and thought as smart as I was these days and so on and so forth. I watched this 13-minute video, and again was blown away because how the players described their hands after the accident happened. A finger torn to shreds off of its ligaments because it got caught into a jersey, or it bent backwards when they went to go block, and how they just had to play through it. Well, I get now to date why I didn't pursue football, because it is as if I was protected, because I was protected. I think there was an angel that protected me, because they said, and I never knew this until today. In my entire existence, I never knew that this is what men went through. Because if you've ever had a broken bone, I've had several. One in my ankle that I didn't go to the doctor for at times, but somehow miraculously healed by powering through. I had one in my left hand that family members can verify. Yes, and the bone didn't heal properly correct. And at the time of the break, when I was a kid, when it happened, in my left hand, the doctor wanted to break my bone so that my bone would heal. And I refused. I said no to the doctor. Leave it alone. Put the cast on. I'm fine. These NFL players are like, yeah, just put some tape on it, basically, to paraphrase. If you watch the video, watch it yourself, you'll see the mental toughness. And I'm saying this because I know what they go through, and I was spared, because it wasn't even me getting hit by a person bigger than me. It wasn't. It was not for me. I was not afraid to hit. You know, even in my youthful journey, not even doing the things I needed to make my body stronger so that I could take a hit now. Again, I wasn't in the weight room and doing the things that I was supposed to do. I was experimenting. I enjoyed the game, and you know, I could, if I would have taken it serious, you know, I didn't have a tremendous amount of speed and this, that, and the third, but you know, so again, football was not my thing. But again, I played high school football. I did. And this is the thing here. Like, when I was in to fulfill a position for whatever reasons, to, you know, maybe hold the outside linebacker or whatever have you, or to even make a tackle. The thing about it with me is when that helmet smashed my hand on top of another helmet, it was terrible. Oh, it was. It was. And to me, I'd rather get blasted by a linebacker going full on than to have that portion of my hand smashed, not even broken. These NFL players have fingers that don't even heal properly. And I say this because I watched this 13-minute video, and it just about took everything in me to sit there and man up to figure how tough you have to be. And I know why today I'm not a football player anyway, because for one, I wasn't really doing things like that. I enjoyed the game, I did. And I had suggestions in my family life to be a football player. But I enjoyed basketball better. And I promise you, this is why I have a newfound respect for these guys and gals and what they do. Doctors, they have to prepare. They have to repair the limbs of these people that they see. Your mind has to be on an entirely different level to be able to handle that. And here I am. I'm before I got to this video, I'm thinking I'm a pretty strong dude. Yeah, I'm masculine in my own. Yeah, I can handle this. I can handle. I've been through this on the road. This person tried to do this. I saw this accident. I avoided this accident as a Class A CDL driver. And and this, that, and the third. trying to tell you, I sat on the edge of my seat and I had to literally do some extra breathing exercises, y'all. Call it what you want, say what you will. I don't mind sharing this with you because I have a newfound respect for these individuals in the front lines, caring for people and healing and mending bones back together, sewing up wounds, dealing with pint after pint after pint of blood that is not theirs. On top of that, having to stand hour after hour and not breaking a sweat or whatever they do to remain still on that artery that they have to accurately mend and know what they're doing as that portion of the body is open when the person is on the surgical table. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? I don't think y'all do. Man, you have to be a different person, and these people are not considered Marvel comic heroes. They're not Supermans. They're not, Green Lanterns. They're none of these. They're none of the glitz and the glams. No dulling down what these creators do, because from one perspective, it takes a lot of skill to do what they do too, to be honest, to bring them fantastic colors, so on and so forth. Shouts out to all the producers and, new film editors and all this stuff, because, hey, but that's a different conversation for next time. But right now we're talking about these people. They do, they don't, we don't. And I honestly, I have never heard any doctor say, you owe me a Rolls Royce, Vernon, or all the people I've healed today, man, I deserve this. They should give me this. I never heard a doctor complain from one perspective or another. In this regard, in arrogance and pompousness. Again, I have had knee surgery. They cut my knee open. Yes, yes, I have had to have a breathing treatment. When my little boneheaded self, when I was a boy, me. And I'm not making this about me. I'm not, but I'm just trying to say why I have a newfound appreciation for these people. And lo and behold, what they go through today. Oh, the latest crisis that they got to deal with. But yet, these people just heal people. That's all. They just be in the hospital rooms around all this sickness, risking their own lives, and then they don't have no parade. They don't have no doctors and nurses day of the year. That I know of. They don't have no special song. They don't have no special media coverage, no fundraisers. I don't know. Y'all like and subscribe in the comment. Okay, y'all tell me. Again. They deserve the championship ring. They deserve the $1 million contract. I mean, lo and behold, and granted, yes, what these athletes do on a football field, a soccer field, volleyball field, basketball court, you name it, is phenomenal. Track and field, it is phenomenal. I mean, the displays of discipline are amazing. And as to what a human body, a human being can be physically, they are a real display of one portion, what I could call fantastic health. And it means to model after from one perspective, as far as how a body can do or whatever, under extreme conditions, cold weather, heat, you name it. But still, I have a newfound respect for these people, because as difficult as it was, and I see these guys on the TV all the time, and I never noticed to look at their hands or to, I've never thought to do such a thing. And I can't remember the last time. I honestly, it has been hidden to my vision. Again, another reason why I don't consider myself wise at all. Another reason why I don't. Because I never thought to look at these guys' hands. It has never occurred to me. And some of their fingers are bent ways that are not normal. My mind went a whole different place, and I know that there is a stronger me, y'all. That's what I'm saying. So if y'all get this down, and you can learn from these guys as to, I think, if you desire to, but there's something about these people, honestly, for real. They said they would get laughed at if they come out of the game for a finger. How could somebody laugh at pain as excruciating as that? Oh boy. Big ups, man. You know, big ups, man, on the football field and those who dealt with injury, this, that, and the third. I gotta give a shout out to y'all. You guys are inspirational to me. From one perspective, it's fair to say I am tough because of you guys. It's fair to say, without even knowing it. Yep. So thank you all too. Yep. Yep. So let's take time to appreciate the medical professionals, because they are one portion noteworthy. And I know they're not perfect. I'm not stating this talk to say that they are perfect, but just to motivate you to know how tough you are in your own journey and what you have to deal with in your own life. Because life is challenging for us all. And you all know that this is real. You know that your main man, Vernon P, VAU to the GHN, is bringing it to you live and direct here now. I'm going to close now. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you can be reminded as to when I upload new content. Until next time, peace!